Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got this look for you. I created this look with different kinds of makeup. This is my first time of using the makeup. The only ones I use that are old stuff are my makeup brushes. The whole idea of doing this video is for you guys to know exactly what to buy whenever you want to get yourself a makeup. That's the reason I come up with full face of first impressions. Hope you like this look. If you want to know how I achieved this look and you want to see the end result on the makeup I used, then please keep watching. I'm going to be starting off with my primer, and the primer I'm using for today is Infallible Mattifying Base Primer by Loreal. This is oil control. They said L'Oréal Paris makeup designers have developed a mattifying base that locks in shine and enhances the foundation makeup result. Never crease, all day comfort. That's what it looks like. Just gonna be putting that to our face. After the application, it has this silicone texture to it. I can still feel it on my hand. It doesn't dry into your skin. I hope this doesn't ruin my foundation, but let's see what it does to the foundation. The foundation I'll be using for today is Revlon Photoready Airbrush Effects. This is in the shade 010 Caramel. What I'm using to blend that is my Moda Pro Makeup brushes. This is 4 pieces face perfecting kit. Behind it, you can see the direction on how to use the brush. And when you take it out of the box, this is what it looks like. So I'm going to be using this one to blend my foundation. I'm going to be using that one for my blush. I'm going to be using that one for my contour. And I'm going to be using that one for my concealer. They said it's excellent for blending foundation, concealer, moisturizer, and primer. Waterproof handle, which is that. Sturdy, flexible handle for precise application. Dense, soft fibers. The first application you can rub it, but the second application you need to dab it. Because if you rub it, your foundation is going to move. I really don't know if it's the primer I use that is moving the foundation or the brush. The brush doesn't take up much product, you can see that. To contour my face, I'm going in with Frola 9 Colors Foundation Palette. It says 9FW right there. And it says number 2, which I think is the shade for this palette. Now when you take it out of the box, that's what it looks like. These are the shades. I'm going to be taking that shade and that one. So we're going to use this contour brush. When you look at this foundation, you think the foundation is not a full coverage. It has a glitter in it, but not too much of the glitter like a glitter powder in the foundation. But it's a full coverage. That's quite interesting. I love it. But the primer, no, I'm not a fan of that primer at all. Now going in with that darker shade I told you guys of. I'm done with that. I'm going with my foundation brush to blend out the highlighter. It blends in stuff properly, but it's very difficult to control. My hand is aching right now. This is affordable as well. It's stylish, it's beautiful, the colors, and the bristles are dense. You can see that.
Am I going to be on your movie?
If you want, you can say hello to the guys.
Nah, they'll break the camera.
The concealer I'll be using for today is True Match by L'Oreal. This is in the shade Golden Honey. Use this as my eyeshadow base. You know, when you want to get that precise application, you can use the 804 brush on the sides of your nose. Now to set my concealer, I'm going in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. This is in the shade 005 Silky Beige. So you can see that I'm really scrubbing this just to get that powder, just to set underneath my eyes and on top of my lid. Even if this is a free gift, I'm gonna tell you the truth about it. The reason I love this powder is because it sets the concealer properly. But let me not jump into conclusion because I've not dusted it off yet. Might leave a white patch or any patch on my face. The concealer, the foundation, the brush I use in applying them, it is good. I prefer it for anyone that wants to buy it. It's affordable. One thing about the brush is that this is something that you need to practice and get used to. It happens in anything you find yourself using for the very first time. This powder is supposed to control oil. It's supposed to control shine. This powder wears up to 5 hours. To set the other side of my face where I contoured, I'm going in with the Maybelline Sculpt Contouring Palette. This is in the shade 02 Medium to Dark. It comes in two ways, with a mirror with applicator. That's the applicator. That's the mirror. And that's the contouring palette. I'm just going to take the dark shade. Now going in with my Sigma shader brush. Just to apply that on the side of my nose. To bronze my face, I'm going in with the Maybelline Master Bronze Color and Highlighting Kit palette. I'm just going to use that one. I might mix it together with that. And what I'm using to bronze my face is my body brush. Just using that same brush to dust off that white powder. To define my brow, I'm going in with the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil. This is in the shade Deep Brown. Now going in with my Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara in the shade Dark Blonde. The pencil is well pigmented and it's very easy to work with. Together with the brow mascara, it looks good. Now the eyeshadow I'll be using for today is by Sleek. This is in the shade Acid and this is in the shade All Night Long. I'll also be going in with my Color Edition 24-Hour Cream to Powder Texture, Ultra Luminous Finish. This is by Bourgeois. I really don't know how to pronounce this, but that's the shade. I don't know if you can see. With the Bourgeois in the shade number 4, Khaki Cherry. I'll be going in with my Maybelline Color 24-Hour Tattoo by Eye Studio. This is in the shade 20 Turquoise Forever. And I'll be going in with my Loreal Maculage. And this is in the shade 0A Color Appeal. And when you turn it the other way, this is what it looks like. I have to turn it the other way around. And I'll also be using the Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadow. This is in the shade Lace. That's what it looks like. When you take the acid out of the box, that's what it looks like. This is Sleek. Now starting off with that pinkish shade right there. Wow, this eyeshadow, it's well pigmented. That powder I used, I won't give it 100%. Now taking that shade right there. Now taking that purple shade right there. Now taking that shade from the L'Oreal. Now going in with my Super Shock by Colourpop. This Colourpop eyeshadow, it's in a metallic form, so I would prefer to apply this with a flat brush, not with a buffing brush. That was my mistake. Other than that, the pigment in it, it's good. The Sleek Acid eyeshadow palette, the shades are very pigmented, but I find it difficult to work with that one. So I'm just going to buff this out right now. On my inner corner, I'm going in with the Bourgeois. This is in the shade 05 Prom Nurture. Most of these shades is prefer you apply it with your finger nail. On top of it, I'm going in with that number 4 Khaki Sherry. Now on top of that, I'm going in with my Sleek palette. This is the All Night Long. And I'm taking that shade right there. Now taking that shade right there. Now going in with the first brush I started with. Now going in with a clean brush. Picking up that shade right there. That one right there. Just want to blend out the pinkish shade underneath my brow bone. Now going in with that shade on my brow bone. Now went back with that brush, the one I use in applying the dark shade. I just use it to blend out the sides of the light shade just to make sure it blends in with the other shades. Now going in with that shade on top of that shimmer shade. I'm not taking it to the top. The liner I'll be using for today, it's by Maybelline. This is matte waterproof in the shade 00 Black. Now popping that shade in my inner corner. I'm going in with the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-hour Stay in the shade 20 Turquoise Forever. Pop that in my waterline. After popping that on my waterline, going back in with my Color Pop. Now to blend that out, I'm going in with that shade right there, followed by that one. The setting spray I'll be using for today, it's by Maybelline Super Stay 24 Makeup Locking Setting Spray. The mascara I'll be using for today, it's by Maybelline. This is Volume Express. It's on two sides, the upper lashes and the lower lashes. And this is in the shade Neo Black. Wow guys, look at that. With this mascara, you don't need to fix your falsies. The lashes I'll be using for today, it's by Value Makers and the style 3D. That's just the way it is. Now going in with my Maybelline glitter in the shade 20 Black Gold. I'll be using two highlighters for today. I'll be taking that highlighter there. Wow, look at the highlighter, lovely. Wow guys, this is amazing. Okay, I'm leaving for this highlighter. This highlighter is lovely. Now going in with my Miss Rose highlighter. This is in the shade 02. That's what it looks like. I'll be taking a fan brush to apply this. The blush I'll be using for today, it's by Maybelline. This is in the shade 79 Flash Plum. And I'll be using my 802 brush by Moda to apply that. The lip liner I'll be using for today, it's by Maybelline Colorsensational. This is in the shade 110 Rich Wine. The lipstick I'll be using for today, it's by Kat D. When you take it out of the box, this is what it looks like, and this is in the shade Love. The lip liner, I don't know if it's because of the foundation on my lips, but it's not that pigmented. You have to just keep applying it. Now going in with Maybelline Fitme Set & Smooth Powder in the shade 250 Sun Beige. Just to dust off this part. Just using this to take off any harsh line. Now going back in with my setting spray. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of this look. Using all those products, this is what I came up with. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. As you all know, everything I used on this video is pigmented and I'm impressed with it. The only thing I'm not impressed with is the primer by Loreal. This moves your foundation around, which is not really nice for me. I'm so used to whenever I apply primer, it stays there and dries off into a matte finish. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, guys. If you did, please do not forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Bye.